Guys, you don't want to end up like me. See, let me tell you guys a little story. The year is 2017, I think. I buy Madden, you know, and all of a sudden I see there's a game mode it's introduced. It's called Weekend League. And I was like, wow, what is this? I need to see what this is. So I look, I read the description, and I'm like, wow. Play 25 games, and you get to see how good you are as opposed to the rest of the world. You get to see how good of a player you really are. Because you know what? If you get in that top 100, that means you're one of the best 100 players in the world on your console of choice. So I was like, wow, that sounds amazing. Now, little did I know this would be one of the greatest downfalls of my life. Little did I know that this would inject something of mystique into my brain that would tell me every weekend for the rest of your life. Every weekend, for the rest of my life, I will have to finish Weekend League. It doesn't matter what goes on. I will play these 25 games. It doesn't matter if the game's dead and it's in April. It doesn't matter if the game is fully functioning beginning of the year in September. It doesn't matter. I will finish these 25 games because I'm a sick individual. I'm a sick individual that has to play the Weekend League games no matter what, and it was not okay, and I didn't know this. So you know, I hopped in. You know, I played some games. I remember my first Weekend League, I remember I got shit on. I remember I lost more games than I won. And I was like, you know what? That's not gonna happen again. So you know what? I played the shit out of that game. I was still in high school. I played the shit out of the game and I got kind of good. And I remember it was like 7 of the first Weekend Leagues. I was slowly moving up. One more win every week, it seemed like. And finally I got top 100, and that feeling that I got from getting top 100, let me tell you, it was something I was cherishing. It was that little bit of acceptance from Madden that I needed. Because you know what? I needed that in my life. And you know what? From that moment on, it was top 100, top 100, top 100, top 100, top 100. And to this day, I always get top 100. I don't miss it. Unless I'm really like just trolling, I don't miss it, bro. I don't miss top 100. Like, it's in my skull. And let me tell you guys, that amount of dopamine that entered my brain, because I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd at heart. I've always been a nerd. I don't go outside. I go to work, I come home, I play video games. I'm a nerd. I play video games. That's how I get my dopamine, you know what I'm saying? I get the dopamine. I don't get the dopamine from going to work. Let me tell you, that's not how I function. That's maybe some people that have dope ass jobs, that might be how you do it. That's not me, bro. I get my dopamine from smoking kids in Weekend League. Just smoking them. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get my dopamine. And let me tell you, this is for everybody who is new to Madden, who maybe is starting to get into Madden, maybe you've been playing for a little bit, but now you're starting to get into it. Don't be like me. Because I started playing Weekend League in 2017, I want to say. And it's been 5 years, and I've only missed, besides last year, because I stopped playing the game like maybe in March, I think. Besides last year, I swear to you, I've only missed maybe like 15 Weekend Leagues ever. I am a sick individual who loves to go out and play against the sweatiest, nastiest, disgustingest tryhards of all time, and they all run the same damn thing. That's what makes you psychotic when you play Weekend League. That is what really does it, is when you go in and you lose to some shitter, some Twitch streamer guy that everybody watches who's just running the scammiest, scummiest, escape artist, scumbag shit of all time, and you lose to him. And you're like, wow. It's alright. It's alright that I lost to that streamer guy. Because you know what? When I look on the Weekend League leaderboards, he's number 1. Everybody's in his stream watching him do the cheese. So you know what? It's just fine that I lost to him. I'll get better and maybe one day I'll beat him. But then you load into the next game. And you play Johnny426. And he's running the exact same thing with the exact same defense and the exact same players. And he's running the scheme just as good as the professional player that you just played. And he's running it just as good, if not better. And he's just frying your shit. He's just just frying your shit, and boom, you lost 2 games in a row. You lost the game to one of the best players in the world who gets number 1 in Weekend League every week. And you lost to Johnny426, who's running the exact same thing, who watched that dude's little ebook for $15, and he's doing the same shit. And that is why I advise you, stay away from the Weekend League, unless you're gonna do it casually. Now, if you're gonna go in there and you're the type of person, you're not gonna get mad no matter what happens. Hey, Gandhi, go in there and do your thing. But if you're not, if you're like me and your brain ticks when little things just get under your skin, don't do it. Just don't do it, bro. Just, it'll be all right. You can play seasons, you get just as many coins, it's gonna be fine. So that's why I said, it's my little story about Weekend League. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. But maybe you want to be a sick individual who gets that dopamine from Weekend League. But if you don't want to get dopamine, and you get dopamine somewhere else, don't get it from Weekend League, bro. It's bad. It's bad for you. Alright guys, don't open packs. Love you guys. Peace out.